This is Ben McGahee with Yamie Chess. I'm going to be your math teacher today. Yamie Chess is the math learning aid based on classic chess that helps students in math and science education for school. In this lesson, we will learn about the acute, right, and obtuse angles, the three important angles that you learn in geometry. So the acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So an acute angle is always less than 90 degrees. And so here's a little picture of an acute angle. A right angle is always 90 degrees. So it's exactly 90 degrees for a right angle. And now an obtuse angle is the type of angle that's greater than 90 degrees, but it's also less than 180 degrees. So it's greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. So those are the three types of angles: acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle. So let's look at an example problem to see if we can identify the acute, right, and obtuse angles. So let's start with identifying the acute angles. So remember that acute angles are less than 90 degrees. So angle A looks to be like an acute angle. You can also have this angle here. It's angle B. It's also acute. Angle C is another acute angle. It's less than 90 degrees. And we also have angle D. It's also an acute angle. So it's less than 90 degrees. And the right angles, we actually see two of those. You know, when you have the square, you have angles E and F. Those are the two right angles. And then the last type of angle is the obtuse angle. That's greater than 90 degrees, but it's also less than 180 degrees. So it would be this angle here, for G. So angle G is the obtuse angle. So this was a good example to determine our acute, right, and obtuse angles. Now here are some problems that you can try on your own. You have two problems. The first problem is multiple choice. It says which of the following is an obtuse angle? A, 10 degrees, B, 94 degrees, or C, 180 degrees. Which of the following is an obtuse angle? And then for the second problem, it says to identify the acute, right, and obtuse angles in the figure over here to the side. So here we have angle A is this angle here. Angle B is this angle there. Angle C is that angle. And then angle D is the angle with the square in the corner. So identify the acute, right, and obtuse angles in the figure. And so I'll give you some time to work out these two problems. feel free to pause and rewind the video if you need to review the definitions of acute, right, and obtuse angles. And we'll go over the answers. Okay, so let's go over the answers. The first problem asks which of the following is an obtuse angle. And so we need to review the definition of obtuse angle. So obtuse angle says the angle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. So it has to be between 90 and 180 degrees, but cannot be equal to 90 or 180. So we know it can't be A, that's 10 degrees. That's actually an acute angle because it's less than 90 degrees. B, 94 degrees, is actually between 90 and 180. It's greater than 90, less than 180. So we can see that this would be our answer, B, 94 degrees. So this would be our obtuse angle. Now the answer choice C, 180 degrees, is not obtuse because remember it has to be between 90 and 180, but it can't be equal to 90 because that's a right angle, and then 180 degrees is what we called a straight angle. So an example of a 180 degree angle is a straight line. So there is a straight angle, 180 degrees. Okay, so in problem 2, we identify the acute, right, and obtuse angles in the figure. So let's look at the acute. So the acute angles would be, looks like this one's less than 90, angle A, and then this one for B is also less than 90 degrees. So angles A and B are acute. And then for the right angle, we see that this one with the angle with the square here, 90 degrees, is angle D. So that's our right angle. And then last but not least, the obtuse angle would be the larger angle, right? The greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So that would be angle C. Be our obtuse angle. So let's check our answers. The B, 94 degrees for the obtuse angle. And then we have our acute angles, or angles A and B. Right angle is D, and obtuse angle is angle C. So if you got those answers right, great job. Well done. And it looks like you understand your 3 types of angles: acute, right, and obtuse. This is Ben McGahey, and I want to thank you for watching this lesson on the 3 different types of angles: the acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angles. Please stay tuned for more lessons on YamieChess.com. Have a great day.